Hello, welcome to another video. And this one I'm going to look at two exercises. They're quite simple, and basically the purpose of them is really for neck pain and shoulder pain, people suffering with areas of discomfort there. So this first one, both of them very simple really, but all you've got to do is put your hands behind your neck, as I've got here, with your fingers interlaced. And then you're basically trying to lift your elbows off the ground, but not by using your shoulders, but by using the muscles between your scapula, between your shoulder blades. So you can sort of see here, and you basically just want to hold it. So I don't want to use the deltoid muscles, which are on the top of the shoulder there. I'm trying to sort of lift it by squeezing the shoulder blades together. Now, there's a concern with some people doing this who actually this will make things worse. So this exercise would be suitable for a person who's in a horrible posture. So they have the big hump on their back and their KYPHOSIS, we call that, and where they really struggle to be able to squeeze the shoulder blades together. They're just so spread apart all the time that they've gone too far apart. There are people, and there's quite a lot of them, where it's the opposite, where their shoulder blades are too close together. So in that case, this exercise would be a poor choice. So this one is very suitable for that person who's in a kyphosis posture. Now this second one actually has no movement to it at all other than breathing. And this is a good exercise for a person who's got very much like a pain at the base of the neck there, where there's the junction between C7 and T1. And this junction often gets very, very stiff and tight and very painful. And it's usually because of the poor posture, forward head posture in particular. And what this exercise tries to do, so all you've got to do is you've got to set up in this weird looking position, and basically, because we're lengthening, especially the cervical spine, so really from here to here, it really opens the vertebrae up. If you can imagine, they're sort of getting opened up like so, as opposed to where we would normally see the head being jammed up. So right in there, it's always sort of stuck in extension. So if that person, if I draw a picture here, if they're in this position, their neck is sort of like this, because they're in a forward head position all the time. So this junction here, which is what I'm trying to separate, all right? And what I want to try and do is use my breathing to make it open up. So because it's very difficult to breathe in this position, my diaphragm is very restricted. It's really hard to get a deep breath. So when you try to get a deep breath, it goes up into the shoulder region, and then that area that's normally jammed is actually, your breathing is actually making it open up. So it's almost like a yoga pose. This one, I'm not sure. Maybe it even is a yoga pose. I'm not sure. I don't do much yoga, but that's the beauty of this position. It can be a really relief. Now it won't change everything, but it may just allow you to relieve a bit of inflammation and stiffness and pain that allows you to do the exercises that will relieve you. To do them better, so that then the problem goes away, so you can correct your forward head posture and jamming your neck into extension all the time. So there's two exercises that you can use. I would suggest to look at the video that we uploaded just before this one with a couple of different ones, and also looking at thoracic mobility, serratus anterior, everything to do with scapula and around that region is going to help you immensely. All right, so there's not like one exercise that fixes things. There's a series of things, especially for the neck and the shoulder. But I hope this one and the one before it, the simple strengthening one, gives you some ideas of some things you can use to help you. And that, like I said, it sort of sets you the foundations to allow the more bigger things that will change things long term to be done more effectively. All right. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.